Hi everyone, Georgetown Soaps here. I am testing a new fragrance for BeScented. This one is called Birchwood Pine by Nest. And Nest has a really nice fragrance collection in their candles. And this one, the official description is white pine, fir balsam, and birchwood with a touch of rich musk and amber. And it smells really good. It's really like you're walking in a pine forest. It's going to be fantastic in candles, and I was actually pleasantly surprised how good it smelled in the soap. So it's definitely going to be more of like a woodsy soap scent. I think it's fantastic, and it definitely doesn't accelerate and it doesn't rise, so it behaves really well for the soap. But we primarily got this one to test for candles, but again, I thought this one, you always want to test it for soap as well. And I just was really surprised at how well I liked it in this soap. So I'm excited to actually get this one in stock and then be able to make candles and some more soaps with it. It's a nice masculine scent, and then for, sometimes I love to use Fraser personally for myself in soap, and so this one I think will be very similar. And so what I'm doing here, I've got my pre-mixed titanium dioxide. I'm going to shake that up a little bit, and then I'm just going to use the new Pennies Mica from BeScented and some TD. So I just thought I would do just a brown base, Birchwood Pine. Thought it was either brown or green, so I went brown because I hadn't done brown in a little bit. And some TD, and I'm just going to do my typical chopstick swirl. So here I am, and you can see I'm actually having to really stick blend this batter, even with the titanium dioxide. Titanium dioxide tends to accelerate trace, but you can see that I'm trying to get it super, super thick, just so I can pour it and do a nice swirl and it's not too liquidy, but I'm having to really stick blend it, so it's a great fragrance. It's almost like slowing down trace as opposed to speeding it up. So, and one of my mistakes typically is I won't stick blend enough, and then one part of my batter is too thick, one is too thin. So just with that, the white, I was trying to just go ahead and make sure that I really did get it to the right consistency. But you can tell, even with a small amount, it took a lot to kind of get it to thicken up a little bit. And again, this is the new Pennies brown. It's a nice kind of copper penny color. It's not going to be, the dark chocolate is my other favorite color from BeScented, and that is definitely more chocolatey color, and this one is just more light rusty, light brown, light penny colored. So it's really a nice color, and I thought it would work well for this soap. And again, you can see I am like super stick blending. And then I also noticed I get a lot of bubbles with this. Well, I don't know how it happened, but on the end of my stick blender, one of the points, the outer points got bent a little bit, and I really think that's what's causing all the bubbles, because I've never had this many bubbles before. But I don't really worry about the bubbles too much. I don't tap it out too much. It's not that big of a deal. Some people just get a little concerned if there's too many air bubbles in their batter, but it works for me. Probably has to do with something how I use the chopstick to swirl. And I am just a big fan of getting all of the batter off. I scrape the heck out of my containers, which you probably see. I can almost get them super clean. And also the reason why I don't like to waste the batter, but I also like to reuse the containers. So once I'm done with this container, I'll just be able to wipe it out real quickly and then reuse it for the next batch. And that way it kind of cuts down on your soap dishes that you have at the end of a soaping marathon. So anyway, it looks like I've got all of the batter ready. Now I'm just gonna probably wipe off my little stick blender a little bit behind the scenes, and then we're gonna get ready to pour. And what I've seen some other soap makers do on YouTube, especially Jen, they just have this bucket of water. Sometimes I'll take a rag and wipe my stick blender off, but they also have a bucket of water, and they'll just go ahead and kind of clean the stick blender off in between uses as well using the water. So something I'm trying to do. I usually forget to grab my bucket of water before I'm ready to make the soap, so I had to go grab it. So it took a couple of seconds. So just trying anything to kind of help speed up the process of soap making and speed up the cleanup process is always very helpful. And then we've got so this is going to be, sorry, I thought I did a chopstick swirl for the soap. This is called In the Pot. So in the pot swirl, so you can see I've got two different colors. I made sure they were fairly thick, and then you just gently kind of stir it over. And then when you pour, it just kind of creates a really nice design. Very kind of marbled effect. And you kind of never know what you're going to get until you pour it. And this one, sometimes people like to have even colors, and you can even do it with 3 colors. I like to do it with 2. It's just a little bit cleaner and simpler. But anyway, I'm going to finish the pour, and then I will bring you guys back for the cut. All right, and just finishing up a little bit of a swirl on the top, and then stuck it in the oven for 24 hours, and then here we are back again for the cut. And again, this was an in the pot swirl. Oh, I was switching my glove. And that's kind of the effect you get. So I was really happy with how this design came out, and it smells fantastic. Again, Birchwood Pine. Cannot wait to get this one. It's going to smell fantastic in candles. I know a lot of my customers will be happy with it because they like a lot of the earthy, woodsy scents, like the sandalwood vanilla, which is also called Vanilla Woods. That's a really good seller for me as well. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I will see you on the next video.